Hello and welcome back to another lesson of Microsoft Office Word from Literacy Bits. In this lesson we're going to say the rest of the review part. And there were some options that we didn't study in the previous lesson, but we will have a look at them. Which was about read aloud, which it will read aloud your text.
When you click on
This is what read aloud does. This is the check accessibility, which it will show you some options that are in the file and navigation bars, which are here, the pages, and some other information. In here we have translate. When you're connected to internet, it will translate your text to any language if you want. This is the language set proofing, which you will select your language as a default where you want to check your spelling and grammar in Arabian, in Persian, or in English. Because we're writing in English, we need English, so we set it as a default. We have studied comments in these options, except compare. What does compare do? Let's see what will it do. It compares two pages or two documents. We will select two documents from here. As an example, this document and another document in here, like this. By pressing OK, we will be waiting and it will start and provide the requirement things. As you can see, these are the compared documents that we compare, okay? And in here, this is the information that we add by the name of save, and this is the information that we add by the name of v. It compares two options. You can read it from here and make changes in here. This is what compare does. This is another format of compare. And it does same as the first compare. Show source document, where you want to show both of the documents, show both, show the revised, show the original. When I click revise, it will show me the revised one. But it's good to have a look in both paragraphs and documents. This is what a compare does. The next option is about block author. If we have author, we can block their names, and we can say that we can block their names. This is restrict editing. What does restrict editing do? For example, we have a bunch of words in here and I want to restrict editing, which is format restriction, where you want to restrict the format, or allow editing, where you want to allow them or not. First we will say format restriction, which it will restrict the format. We will set a password. We will press yes. When we go in here, as you can see, the format is banned. I can make it big or small, or make some changes in my document while clicking stop restricting. It will stop it. The next option is editing restriction, where you can edit the restriction whether you want to no change with read only. It will allow the reader to only read it. Like, they're not allowed to make any changes except reading it. See, all the things, all the options are unavailable, and you can't use all of them because we have restricted all options except we can read it. We can't even delete the things or make changes. Let's stop protection. The next option is about filling in forms, which it will allow you to restrict filling in forms. As you can see, all the things are banned to edit. This is what restrict does. The next option is about comments. As an example, let me show you. In here we will add a comment. For example, this is our comment. And the thing is, we can change our comment, okay? But when I press comment restriction and give it a password, since now I can't even change the comments because I have restricted comments. This is what comment does. Stop protecting. The next option is track change. This is also same as this lock. For example, I will track change in here. I'll write some changes and I will use edit restriction, which is track change. I will put a password for it, and from now I can't stop or change the track change, okay? Because I have put a restriction. I can stop restriction from here, whether here. Let's stop the restriction, and now we can have a change in this part. The last option is about hide link, where you have some links. You can hide it from here. So guys, this was the last part of review. I wish you liked it and enjoyed. In the next lesson, we're going to study about mailing. For right now, bye bye.